I'm Valerie Almanzar. I work with Keller Williams Realty.
And I'm Danny Martin with Pinnacle Capital Mortgage. And today we're talking about licensed professionals and why would you want to work with them. Valerie, why would you want to work with a licensed realtor?
Well, I guess it goes to a really good question. If you aren't feeling good and you have to go to the doctor, are you going to go to somebody that you know is excellent and licensed, or are you going to just kind of throw it out to the wind and go with whoever?
Obviously a licensed doctor.
Right. So what happens is, if somebody's not a realtor, they do not have access to information that's very pertinent when you're going to be making an offer. I think one of the most important things you want to know if you're making an offer is, are you making an offer too high? In today's market, things are dropping so quick, you probably really want to know if you're going to be saving some money. Or if you're making an offer too low, if you really love the property, you don't want to lose it. Another thing that people don't realize is we have specific codes of ethics that we have to follow. In addition to that, there's also information that we get from our board and for our contracts. I've gotten contracts before from people who aren't licensed realtors. They're missing a ton of information, and it's pertinent information, especially for the laws that we have to deal with. What about you, Danny? Why would somebody work with a licensed professional in your industry?
Well, just like you said, I mean, it makes sense to work with someone who's licensed and a professional in their industry. Why would you want to work with somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing? I mean, in order to be licensed to originate loans, you got to pass a background check. You got to make sure that, everything is going good. You got to pass a federal and a state test. You've got to take 20-hour classes. You've got to take continuing ed to make sure, you're staying up on all the laws and everything like that. It just makes sense to work with a licensed professional on both ends.
So where would you find somebody that's not licensed?
Funny you should ask that. The biggest thing that I see first-time home buyers doing, as soon as they feel like they're ready to buy a house, they call up their bank or they call up their credit union. And did you know that you do not have to be licensed to be a loan officer at a bank or a credit union?
Did not know that.
It's a problem that we see time and time again, and honestly, they're not getting the best service. They don't work on the weekends. They're not there at your beck and call. They want to work their 8 to 5 hours just like a bank, take off the bank holidays and things like that. You're always going to be able to catch me on a Saturday.
Well, and I think that's really important for everybody to know, because if they want to buy a home on a Saturday and they need that pre-approval and we can't get hold of the bank, they could lose that house. And I don't think that's a really good feeling for anyone.
With as fast as homes are going, time is of the essence at this point. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and I'll give you my contact information. To reach me, you can call me on my cell phone at 505-681-6261, or my office is 505-897-1100, or email me at val@findyourcasa.com.
If you want to contact me, you can call my cell at 505-480-7465, or my office at 505-299-1550. Or please feel free to email me at danny@pinnaclecapitalnm.com.